Blair's Breakdown, Episode 2 from Oakland. Before we get started, a Michael Mosman fun fact. I was born 10 minutes from here, so this is my hometown race. This is my hometown stadium. I see a little chatter online. You guys talking bad about my stadium? Just be careful, okay? I'm very prideful about whatever they call this place now. All right, welcome to the show. Let's do a walk and talk, and we'll make our way to the track for some media day press riding. But first, I'd like to talk to Justin Barcia, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on old Bam Bam. All right, I'm with Justin Barcia. Justin, I'm going to start with just a super easy, mellow question, just super light. Why'd you do that to Ombre?
What a jerk, right? Just a jerk. I mean, we're working it out, though.
You are. To me, that feels like a peace treaty. Is this?
Because this wasn't like scheduled interview. We just kind of did it, and I was wearing this. Like first thing in the morning, I thought Team Fried, and I'm kind of part of the family now, so it's all working out.
It's not actually. He asked you to buy a hoodie, and you bought a plain little red tee. So actually, I feel like you've already kind of messed this up.
No, it's where it's working out. The arsenal is loaded in the motorhome, so you guys will see more press day for sure.
I do got to say, man, you have a gift of being able to race aggressively. No. Let's be fair. You have a gift. You can ride aggressive. You can make a move. A guy can go down, and you kind of really weren't at fault. Like, how do you do that? Is this a learned trait? Is it pure instincts? You're just the best takeout rider of all time because it's not always your fault, even though it is, but it isn't, but it is. You know, you make things confusing.
Yeah, I like to confuse people a lot. But no, like, that corner was probably an awful corner to go for that pass. Obviously, we've seen lots of crashes there. I thought it was going to be a good pass, and it was a good pass, but I didn't want him to fall, but he fell. So that's what I said to someone on Instagram or something like, yeah, you're such a jerk, all this stuff. And I was like, it would have been a great pass if he didn't fall. So, I mean, common sense, but...
But he did fall. And you know, as a rider, when you are on the receiving end, even if it's not your whatever, it still stings a little. Yeah. So is this Team Fried collab relationship, is this like a peace treaty that's really like a fake peace treaty and he's going to give you the goods at some point?
It's a good chance. I mean, no, me and Jason have went at it a lot of times, so I think we respect the aggressive riding. Like,
there's a question mark on the end of that.
Yeah, no, it is. But no, I'm cool with it. We're having fun with it, and yeah, if he slams me and I go down, I probably deserve it. So, but hopefully that's not the case.
I've had people say, like, as long as Bam can take it, then give it all. And you seem like the kind that it is what it is, and you play with it, no problem.
Yeah, previously I've got my feelings hurt over things for sure, but like, it is what it is. I'll take it.
Last thing is BAM TV, obviously super successful, great show. I do want to inform you, though, that this show, Episode 1, had a lot more views than BAM TV. I just want to throw it out. If you need any help, Cameo, I know I've offered that a few times. You seem to just ignore every time I offer my services.
You're always hiding during the day. We can't get the camera's not here this weekend, unfortunately, but San Diego. So San Diego, bring it, all right?
Wait, so because my show outnumbered yours, you didn't even do one this week?
No, we did it, but we just can't, it's a budget. It's a budget. We can't have my guy Jack here every weekend. So San Diego, we're back at it.
You see my budget? Look at, I got a team.
You have a whole team. Yeah. So you should be getting better views than me.
And then we get on Sports Illustrated. I know BAM TV does it. Just hit me up if you need some advice on how to make it more successful.
You're professional and we're amateurs, so we'll take some. We need some support.
All right, just let me know and I'll help out. It's BAM. It's BAMTV.com. Wait, no, is it not it's not a .com, is it? Oh, see, they don't even have a website.
We have justinbarcia.com, but
go to
TV, just go to YouTube.
YouTube, BAM TV, or justinbarcia.com. And leave Ombre alone.
Fair enough.
All right, so for Justin Barcia, obviously just having fun with the guy, but let's be real. That was a great Anaheim 1. I think we all wanted him to maybe get that 4 in a row just for the record's sake, but at the end of the day, that team, whether it's Justin or TK or Will Hahn, they're talking title. They want to be in that championship hunt late this year. So even though he didn't get that big win at A1 for the record, a podium ride, that's exactly what you need out of the first round. So Justin Barcia's in good shape, and the mentality, the mood, you could tell it's good. So I think they're in a good spot coming into Oakland, coming off that big podium. KTM, I see a big number 1 bike, and I want to do something to it. Let's take a look. All right, guys, so last week I was messing with AP's bike, and I got away with it, no issues. I'm going to step it up this week and see how far we can take things. So you can come on in. I got credentials, though. I'm good. I'm good. See? Clutch. I was just feeling...
Get out of here. Come
Just
on,
feeling
guys.
the...
What do you think? You don't ride anymore. Get out of
I
here.
want to. I just want to feel what number 1 feels like again. You know, I have a number 1 plate. I won KTM at Lights Arena Cross Championship.
What's that?
Well, what's that? You know what? You know what? You're not a very good mechanic. I just want to let you know. I don't care what the resume says. You're not a very good mechanic, Carlos. Not very good. All right. Well, I was going to leave the KTM truck, but there's a number 25 machine. I'd like to talk to him. Marvin, can I have a word with you, please? I'm here on behalf of the Mookie fan club, and I just want to know why'd you do that to Mookie?
Wow, was it my goal to crash as well? I mean, no. I didn't want to crash. I was feeling great. I had a great line onto the inside. I actually passed a couple other guys on that spot. So, but I think Mookie had no idea I was coming. And to be honest, you know, I was inside and I was ahead of him going into the corner, but he railed that corner like fast, you know. I mean, he had no idea I was there, and that's why we got together. Unfortunately, yeah, I went down, and that was not my goal, and I lost time. So it's a bummer for me and for him.
So some people are mad about it, but you'd be surprised. There's one individual who thought it was perfectly fine. You know who that is?
You?
James Stewart. On Bubba's World A1 Rewind, he said there's nothing wrong with it. He actually said Malcolm might need some milk for his cookies. I don't know what that means exactly, but he seemed to think it was totally fine. So you got Stu on your side, older Stu.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that means a lot. But yeah, it's a tough decision. It's always the same story. If I'm not aggressive enough, you know, it's no good. If I'm too aggressive, it's no good. But I try to pause, you know, and then replay it and try to see, because I'm like, man, Malcolm was really mad at me. And when he says, oh, you got to be smarter, I said, dude, I don't want to crash. And when he was yelling, being smarter, I said, but what about you? Like,
You said, why didn't you brake, right?
yes, it might have sounded wrong, you know, the way I said it, but yeah, like, he was so pissed at me, and I was like, but what about you then? Why you didn't brake? Like, it was so much space for him to cut down, but like I said, the problem is he had no idea I was coming in. So when you don't know someone's coming, then you get surprised and then we hit each other. But we've seen way worse.
We've seen way worse. Last question. Well, first off, good ride, though, to get that 4-2. Fought back. Good move on the last corner. Checking up, getting that. That was good. Last question. Do you know that I have a brother?
No.
You don't know that? Okay. That's a good thing.
Is he number 25 or?
No, he's number 27 as a kid. He really likes Malcolm, and he's a little bummed at you. I just want to let you know
I'm
that.
sorry. I won't do that.
His name's
again.
Vincent. Just say sorry to Vincent.
Sorry, Vincent. And I'll make you proud next time.
I like it. There we go. Hey, you made me proud. You did ride awesome, and I know the team was happy.
But it looks like they didn't talk about it, about my ride, actually.
Did you get a visit from the
talk about that
AMA?
video.
Did you get a visit from the AMA at all?
No, not at all. No one.
There's
talked
your
to
answer
me.
then. There's your answer.
I only did one French interview with Le Big after the race. That's it.
If you cross the line, you get a visit from the AMA, and if you didn't get a visit from the AMA, then you didn't cross the line. Is that right?
Yeah, that's cool. But
There it is.
definitely, yeah. I was feeling really good, so we'll try to make better passes and make it happen in a better way, and do some, good show for the fans.
I like it. Good luck this weekend. Have fun. All right, so that was pretty fun. Obviously, Marvin's in a good mood. He explained his piece, and like I said, Bubba's World. Bubba has this A1 Rewind show that came out today. I watched it on the drive here, and he said didn't seem too bad to him. Oh, watch out. You guys don't know, but we just almost had an issue right there. It's fine. So, yeah, I love hearing what James Stewart has to say, and he said it was what it was. He didn't put too much blame on Marvin, so there you go. That's coming from JS7. Let's talk about JB10, Justin Brayton. I have a lot of respect for this guy. He's a master of his craft. He's always trying to find ways to get better, and the joke is that he's old, haha. But as he gets older, he just finds ways to be smarter, more strategic, take advantage of other riders' weaknesses, and maybe just build up the things that he's good at. And I was super proud to see him out there in that heat race running in the top 2. It was like deja vu from Anaheim a couple years ago, Kenny and Brayton out front. And the guy's still got it, man. It doesn't matter which Honda team you put him on. He can bounce around teams. He just has it. And it's just great for him to be in this last year of his racing career. We can all celebrate Justin Brayton moments. And for me, second that heat race was one of those moments. I do want to talk to Justin Brayton and get his insight on how he is so good in whoops because, I mean, he's up there on the podium as some of the best in the sport. So there's the 10 right there. We're going to catch up with the 10 and see what he thinks about whoop entry speed and how important that is. Let's go get him. Just found out that JB10 is not riding today or tomorrow. So we're going to talk to MM. What's your number this year? 29, MM29. Let's talk about these whoops. Come on over here.
All right.
Tell everybody, I'm going to actually just give you the mic. I want you to tell everybody how important entry speed is and like how you set up for it so they understand, you know, skipping the first whoop with your front tire, all those things they hear about. You're a very detailed human being. Detail this for me.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Daniel. So when coming into the whoops, there is, you know, depending on the set and how they are set up, you got to kind of come in with a little bit different mindset. But, you know, bike setup is obviously key, but assuming a bike setup is good, one of the things that I'm really focused on when I'm entering the whoops is dropping my ankles. And the reason being is that, you know, a lot of people say squeeze the bike. Well, when you squeeze the bike, a lot of times you can only squeeze so hard. And the main thing you're trying to, you know, if you're going to really crush the whoops, the main thing you need to do to be safe and to build that confidence is to keep your knees back. If you can keep your knees about straight up and down or anything further than that, you're going to be in a pretty safe position. But once you drop and the knees come forward, that's when it's all over. You see guys make mistakes. You know, even Malcolm Stewart will miss a whoop every now and then, but his knees won't come forward because his ankles are in the right place. And squeezing your knees isn't going to stop you from coming forward, but dropping your ankles, giving yourself, you know, something to really push back on is going to help for that. So I'm gonna drop my ankles and I'm gonna come in and actually a little bit relaxed. Sometimes if you come in and you're really tense and really squeezing, you get too much feedback off the first couple and you can't ever plane out. So I'm gonna come in a little bit relaxed, and you know, these set I'm noticing, you know, 3 in, there's a little bit of low one, so I'm aware of that. And kind of central position, drop the ankles, and it's really gonna kind of put you into the right position. Past that, I'm gonna want, you know, generally pretty steady throttle. Personally, I don't focus on if I'm gonna carry the front or not carry the front. A lot of times when you try to carry the front and you're like intentionally do it, it's easy to go too far. As you know, Nichols obviously had a mistake last weekend, and you know, all of us are susceptible to that. But anyway, so I kind of just relax in, and sometimes I carry, sometimes I don't. And whoops like these where you have a little bit of speed coming in, it's usually they're going to flatten out rather than steepen up. Over there out of the corner, they're going to steepen up. These ones should overnight kind of get a little bit flatter. Anyways, those are some things I'm thinking about coming to the whoops, and I hope none of my competitors are watching this because those are hopefully some helpful tips.
I do think I need to talk to 62 though. There's inquiring minds. We need to hear from 62, so let's get him out of the truck and we'll talk to Vince. All right, I'm with Vince, the start master. Do you ever consider doing drag racing or being a drag racer?
Yeah, no, that doesn't seem as fun to me.
You know you'd be probably undefeated though.
I might get quite a few of them.
You look skinny to me. Did you lose some weight to get on that 250?
Yeah. So I typically race the 450 like 175 to 180. And I'm about 165 right now, so a little bit. I always bulk up in the off season too, and it was kind of an unknown. Like, I think we decided this like September, October. So I was like through my lifting phase and all that, and probably up close to 195, and got the call and like, okay, better stop eating.
Tony, did you make him lose weight? He said he was a little bulked up in the off season. You had to trimmed him up.
We made a comment early on, but you know, you have to remember, Vince doesn't race motocross, so summers for Vince
It's all about that beach body, huh? You just flex up.
It's all beach during the summer, so he's you know, when that happens, we have to work a little bit when we get back.
So you kept it pretty clean at Anaheim 1. I just want to know, are you going to torture these kids like you did me in 2009?
I mean, if I have to, right?
That's funny, huh, Tony? Sorry. He took me out 4 times in one season, and 3 he was in front of me when he did it.
Yeah.
How does that even happen? Are you going to do that to these kids and frustrate them like you did me?
We'll see how it goes. I was just kind of wanting to get through that first one, and yeah, I want to keep it up inside the top 5 at least. I feel like I should be on the podium or fighting for wins. But
what happens first, a heat race win or a podium?
I mean, I hope a podium. I just want to get the points, and I want to keep it in the mix. But I think both are really doable for me. So hopefully here in Oakland, I like this place.
Tony, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's a better starter, Mike Alessi or Vince Friese?
Vince is better starter.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know.
I mean,
Vince's got his technique is a little bit better, and he's pretty aggressive going into that first corner, which can make up for maybe if something doesn't go perfect, like on the shift or whatever. Michael Alessi's specialty is his shift. Vince's specialty is his jump and his aggressiveness coming into the corner. I got to pick B, you know. Got to pick B.
Different style.
yeah, but he said you're better. I mean, just take it. Don't argue with him.
Okay.
And if he did drag racing, would he be undefeated right now in his career?
Yeah, undefeated. 100% undefeated.
You heard it there. He says he's the best. But he knows it. All right, let's keep walking. All right, so the Supercross Futures are racing here in Oakland. I've been getting hit up all week with questions. Will it be raced at night, televised? The answer is no. It'll be on race day live. Okay, so the Futures class is racing during the day. For those who keep asking me, there's your answer. I'm super excited for this, though. Think about it. You got this next generation of Supercross superstar coming. This gives them a chance to not only ride the track early, but prepare a year early, get to race in that environment on a track that they're going to be racing on, full time soon. So it's cool to be able to see that. One of the riders I'm interested in seeing is Ryder DiFrancesco. Super talented kid. I've watched him since he was on 50s, and he's almost here. He's going to be arriving in this series soon, but I'll get a chance to watch him tomorrow race the Futures class. I thought it'd be cool to actually talk to him and just kind of, see what he's thinking, how he's feeling before he races his first Futures Supercross. So let's head down to the track and get a chance to see Ryder D in action. First time on a Supercross track. See what he thinks. I'm with Ryder DiFrancesco. Ryder, this whole experience it's all about experience, right? Just getting some track time inside the stadium. Got a couple laps in. How's it feel so far?
Good. This place has always been my favorite with the dirt. It's kind of like your regular North Cal dirt, so super comfortable. The indoor stadiums compared to the test tracks are way harder. So
skinnier with the tough blocks, huh?
I give props to the guys that race this every weekend, and I can't wait for the journey ahead.
Well, you're going to be one of them. We're standing on the podium. I have a feeling you might end up here from time to time in your life. I thought part of this experience would be good to go through interviews, and we could even just do a little practice run. Are you open to that?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm bringing in the A squad here. She's going to take it from there. So let's just give it a run first. Kristen, go ahead and let's just go for it. See what happens.
All right, you ready? Deep breath.
Ready, yeah.
Ryder, multiple amateur national championships. Now you're here, Supercross Futures. I mean, what's the emotion going on right now?
Okay, so first lesson, that was really good. You started with the eye lock. That was good. But then I don't know if you got nervous. I don't know if you got, I know she's beautiful, you're young, whatever, but you lost the lock of the eyes. I need you to do it again. Lock in the eyes. Don't break eye contact. Try again.
Go for it.
Okay. Ryder, a few amateur national championships. What are the nerves heading into racing at Oakland and Supercross Futures?
Did it again. All right, so he's young. Like we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Don't break eye contact. Lock in. Don't unlock.
Zone in.
Okay. Do you want to be good at this?
Yeah.
All right. Third time's a charm. Let's try it again. Do not break eye contact.
Ready? A couple amateur national championships, Ryder. Now moving into Oakland. What are the emotions?
It's a great. Do I talk?
Do you not like talking to me?
Kids, I can't do it. Do it again.
Just right up there. What are you looking? No, but what do you look at?
never.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking
To
out
the fans?
No,
There are no
never
fans.
Break eye contact. The whole thing to the very end, and then even like 10 seconds after it's over, stay locked in. How old are you now? 16 years old. I get it, dude. I get it. One more try, all the way through. Do not break eye contact. If you do it again, we're done. All right. Come on. Come on.
Dude, you're being so hard on him.
Come on.
It's okay. Okay.
Okay, ready? Lock it.
Ryder, a couple amateur national championships underneath your belt. What are the emotions moving into Oakland?
The emotions moving into Oakland are great. Coming off these national titles are fun, but moving into the stadium's awesome too with all the fans.
Oh, good job.
I saw a little.
What did you
I
know
saw.
you were-
Yeah.
Well,
And I saw a little flicker, but I'll take. Hey,
You're doing great.
You did
Good
great.
job.
You look
Good
great
job.
out there. You look great. The interview was great. We're on our way. This guy, by the time he gets here. Sorry, see how bad I am. I don't even have the mic. No, you stay on her, okay? If it's me interviewing you, you can look away, but you don't disrespect a lady like that. You look in her eyes, okay? All right. Look good out there today. Good luck.
Dad.
All right, guys, I'm here with Alex Ray. He's obviously made his way over to the Honda truck. I'm assuming radiator or subframe's bent, and you're just looking for spare parts from these guys?
No, the SGB team, we got a pretty good stash of parts for me.
When they know you're on the team, they got to have a lot of spare parts, right? Especially plastics, bars, things that can bend and break.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I'm rear fender, man, because that Honda's fast. It's got to keep a lot of those.
You guys got spare parts for him, hard parts? The unbendable, unbreakable parts? Because this guy, he can, a motorcycle.
Actually, when I first heard that he was going to switch to Honda, I said, let's stock up.
You probably can't hear him, but he's stocked up. They have a separate container in there just for spare hard parts.
We're going to start putting a third truck on the road.
Hey, how pumped is Cowie? They're like, oh, get rid of that guy. Let Honda take him. Good luck, Alex. Keep it on two wheels, bro. Come on, man. All right, let's go. All right, thanks for tuning in to Blair's Breakdown. Don't forget, if you're coming to the Oakland Supercross, the Fan Fest will be going off. I'm not sure what's going to be going on in here, but you don't put up fencing like this for no reason, so something will be in here. But a lot of activation, so come on out. The weather is beautiful. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Blair's Breakdown. We'll catch you in San Diego. See you.